Last week we were here to find out if Isiah sexually molested my grandbaby. His results came back. He told the truth. He's been cleared. As soon as we got home, Alexus immediately started to say that my other son molested the baby. But what I find hard to believe is last week she told Steve on the stage right before we read Isiah's results that she even asked the baby if it was her father, and the baby didn't say that at all. She told Steve that the baby didn't say it.
Could it be that maybe something happened, but maybe it's not Isiah?
Well, when I asked her with my son, I said, I said his name, and I said, did he do it? And I said, no, it was Daddy. Just to see if she would say yes. She said, no, only Bub.
So she was very specific.
Yes.
And now this week she's saying it's Charles, and I'm here to support my son. Last week I was nervous, I was scared, I didn't know what to expect. But this week I'm mad, I'm angry. She's trying to throw my family under the bus. This is all a custody battle. She's not looking at her family side at all. She's just saying that it's us. She's isolating the baby away from us and manipulating the story, and this isn't right. What I would like to see is everybody work together collectively to try to get to the bottom of this, to work with the authorities to see exactly what happened to my granddaughter. I know Charles didn't do it. In my heart, I know he's had the baby the majority of her life. He's always had her. He's a good father. He reads to her. He plays with her. None of this came up until Alexus was served with the papers from the attorney where Charles is fighting her for custody. And I believe that this is her way of trying to win.
Charles, what were your feelings after the show?
Well, I was happy, you know. I thought that it was over fine. I was able to be to see my child, things like that. The next day, she texted me out of nowhere why I didn't go on the show. My daughter saying this and that. I'm sick.
She asked you why you didn't go on the show?
Yeah.
You were on the show?
Yeah, but she was saying why I didn't come basically on the show to take a test.
But you weren't being accused the last...
Yes, that's why I didn't feel I needed to come. I wasn't accused. Right.
And knowing now that she's pointing a finger at you, what do you think about that?
I'm really angry because she knows what type of guy I am. She knows what type of father I am. I've had my baby since she was very little until she lost custody. And even when I had custody, when my mom had custody, I was still in the picture all the time.
You were going over there and visiting your daughter?
Yeah, all the time, every day. Get off work, go over there. I just don't understand. I feel like she's just trying to point fingers.
You took a lie detector test, right?
Yes.
And just like your brother, do you feel confident that you're going to pass?
Yeah, I feel very confident.
Okay. We have Alexus, the mother of the daughter. She's joining us virtually right now. Let's talk to her. Alexus, what changed in your daughter's story?
The following morning I got home, she came in my room as every morning, every day, multiple times a day, saying, "Bud touched my cuckoo," which I passed my lie detector test. I did not lie about that. She told me that, and she constantly says it. So I sat her down it was about 45 minutes. I told her, Bub did not touch you. Uncle Bub did not touch you. Why are you lying? She just come out and says, "I love Monk," which is Charles. "I don't want Monk to go to jail." So after that, I did contact the show, one of the producers I was talking with. I contacted him. And I even had it recorded with me asking her, and she said the same thing. I asked her, did Monk ask her who touched her? She said yes. I say Monk, and Monk whooped me, so I say Buck.
There is an investigation going into these molestations. And what has changed with that investigation?
They cannot take Isiah off because that's what my daughter said.
Right, so you went to him and said, hey, Charles' brother came on the show, he passed, but they said, hey, the investigation is in motion and they're not going to stop looking at anything right now.
Yeah, they said they don't go based off the lie detector test.
Right.
So
they're gonna look at everybody in this investigation. Now, even though your daughter's saying this, because initially she said that her uncle did this, now she's saying Charles did this. Do you think Charles is capable of doing something like this?
Looking back when she mentioned it, I remember when Charles did spend the night a couple months ago. I was downstairs making breakfast. I left him in the bed with our daughter, and the door was locked and closed when I came back upstairs. So that was just weird, and that came to my head when she said it.
You always another lie. There's always another lie with you, man.
He's saying he did not do this, but he believes that maybe not on his side, but maybe on your side, that somebody did touch your daughter. Now, if he passes, if Charles, he's here, he took a lie detector test. If he passes, what happens next?
As I said, I will protect my daughter. There's nobody on my side of the family who knows Isiah or Bud. They don't know.
Yeah, they do. They know it. But how? But you ain't gonna look at your side. You ain't gonna look at your side at all, though. Is you gonna look at your side at all? Is you gonna look at your side at all?
Who?
It don't matter who. Is you gonna look at your side at all? Is you gonna look at your side at all? Are you going to look at your side at all?
Nobody.
Right. It can't be nobody on your side. It just gotta be my side. It gotta be our side.
Yes, because y'all have the most people.
You don't even be at home with your kids.
You know, the show started out with the uncle being accused. He came here, took the test. Charles is here today. He took the test.
Yes.
But wouldn't at some point it be good for your daughter to talk to a professional who deals with this?
Her appointment is Friday.
Oh, so she is?
Yeah.
Okay. And she has an appointment this Friday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, your mother is here again. Ieisha, let's bring her out.
Alexus, why didn't you come today? Why didn't you come today?
I have two children.
You didn't come today because you knew Dan and Steve was going to ask you if you fabricated this story. Last week you stood here on this stage and you said you asked her if it was her daddy, and she told you no.
But I never told her.
You said you asked her that just to throw her off.
I never told. Just like Isiah was not the one who touched her. Ieisha, so what are you saying?
And Charles isn't either. Charles is not the one. You're using this baby as a form of control. You trying to isolate her and manipulate her. I thought when we left here last week, I was going to be able to see my I miss my grandbaby. I would like to spend some time with my granddaughter.
Sick.
And you just so young and stupid. You need to grow up and co-parent. That's what I told you last week.
You're miserable and you're bitter. And you're very bitter.
Me admit, but I'm a good grandmother. No matter what you say, I'm a good grandmother. I took both of your kids when nobody else would.
If Charles were to pass his lie detector test today, would Charles and his mother be able to see your daughter?
I don't know.
Not at all.
I don't know.
Exactly.
You bitter.
Exactly.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We've been in our life longer than you.
I would just give you a piece of advice. You should let Charles and his mother see the little girl. They've been in her life, and it's going to confuse the little girl that people are coming in and out of her life. And in this situation, even no matter what kind of bitter feelings there are or hurt feelings, she needs stability in her life. And at some point, they're going to be in her life regardless. And at a young age, I think you'd be doing a grave disservice to your little girl by not letting her see her father and her grandmother.
She loves us. When she saw me on video, she asked me to see her toys. She wanted me to flip the camera around and point at the bedroom so she could see her toys. She missed us.
Results.
You can read them.
Charles, you came here. You took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did you ever perform that sex act on your daughter? You answered no. Did you ever touch your daughter for your own sexual pleasure? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Charles told the truth.
Now when we gonna be able to see her? When we gonna be able to see her?
Can I see my child, yes or no? You don't never tell me, can I see my child, yes or no? Can I see my child, yes or no? Can I see my child, yes or no? Can I see my child, yes or no?
Grow up and co-parent.
Yes or no?
Grow up and co-parent.
Can I see my child?
Alexus, I'll just say this. I hope that this gives you some peace, knowing that Charles...
I don't have no peace.
Right, because you're an evil witch like you.
But you might not have peace.
I don't know.
You might not have peace, but you got answers. And I hope this helps you, because you and your brother are both accused. You cleared your name, and I hope at some point you'll be able to get some kind of legal help so that you get custody, joint, or at the very least to be able to see your daughter and grandma too. Good luck to you, and if there's anything that we can do in the future, please let us know.